Questions whether a powerful state lawmaker received special treatment from state regulators.
Representative Andy Holt ran his hog farm for years without proper permits.
Investigative reporter Ben Hall discovered a state investigator found serious violations but never took action.
The investigator wanted to cite Holt for pumping 500,000 gallons of hog waste into a nearby creek, but wrote that managers stopped him.
All in favor vote aye when the bell rings. Those opposed vote no.
He's the powerful vice chair of the House Agriculture Committee.
I think this amendment goes way too far.
Who regularly blasts big government and over-regulation.
We're just in a very, very heavy regulatory environment.
State Representative Andy Holt owns this Weakley County hog farm. But we found despite his claims of heavy regulation, the state ignored serious environmental violations on his farm and let him operate for years without a permit. A state inspector took these pictures in 2011, showing dead hogs not properly buried, a clear violation. But more concerning, the inspector found 500,000 gallons of hog waste being pumped out of an overflowing lagoon. It turned a nearby creek black more than a mile away.
I mean, do you think that's a problem?
Sure, yeah, that's not something that we do on a regular basis by any means.
But emails show concerns about Holt's farm continued into 2012. One regulator questioned, "I wonder if Andy is disposing of dead hogs in an open pit again." Other emails show a neighbor complained Holt sprayed hog manure in trees on her property.
It's not like it was spraying on a neighbor's tree in their front yard by all means.
But she was upset, or the neighbor was upset.
I assume.
Despite the overwhelming problems, the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation did not take action against the state representative. After taking these pictures, one inspector wrote, "Several serious violations noted, but an enforcement action was discouraged by upper management."
Do you know why an enforcement action would be discouraged by upper management?
Well, I can honestly say that that's not anything that has ever been brought to my attention.
Is he getting special treatment because he's a state representative?
No.
Robert Martineau is the head of TDEC, which regulates large hog farms.
Why was an enforcement action discouraged by upper management?
I don't know who put that in there, or I've never seen that page.
When that note was written in 2011, Holt's farm had already operated for 2 years without a permit. In 2012, the state ordered him to turn in the required paperwork so he could get a permit.
This isn't something where I just said, no, I don't want a permit. I don't want to have to apply for that. That's not the case. There were several attempts made to apply for that permit.
The attempts show Holt submitted the exact same incomplete paperwork in 2012 and 2013. But the state let him keep operating.
Were you really trying to get this permit?
Yeah, absolutely was trying to make a good faith effort.
This has gone on for years. When do you go to the Attorney General and say, let's shut this place down?
I can't guess in hypotheticals.
His position has nothing to do with the fact it's gone on this long.
No.
Now the federal EPA has stepped in and demanded information from Holt.
None active right now.
But in our interview, Holt said it didn't matter because he's now out of the hog business.
There's no hogs on site, so we haven't been producing hogs since sometime in 2014.
But a full month into 2015, Sky 5 HD flew over his farm and found this, another exposed hog carcass, this time surrounded by buzzards.
How old is that carcass?
I don't know, but we're out of the hog business. There's no doubt about that whatsoever.
For how long?
Since the end of 2014, as I told you.
Holt claims the buzzards dug up the month-old carcass.
Has every member voted?
In the legislature, he continues blasting over regulation, not mentioning the violations on his farm state regulators overlooked.
So was there any special treatment here?
I don't think there is. I think I've had a good relationship with those folks.
To top this all off, the Farm Bureau gave Holt a free trip to Hawaii in 2012 because he won an Excellence in Agriculture award. As for TDEC, the agency says it does not know what was behind the inspector claiming upper management blocked enforcement. TDEC says that employee has retired. Ben Hall, News Channel 5, investigates.